You already know the simple present. You learned it many years ago. You use it every day. But here's one small piece of it you're getting wrong. Every time, in every business meeting, in every English conversation. A native speaker hears it, but you don't. This is the reason you sound smaller in English than you sound in Arabic. So in this video, I'll show you exactly what the problem is and one simple test to fix it. But before we get to the test, we need to fix something else first, because most people misunderstand what the simple present is even for. In school, you learned that the simple present tense is the tense for daily routines. That is not wrong, but it's not the full picture, because the simple present is not just for routines. It is the tense you use to talk about your life, your job, your home, your family, even your opinions. Almost every sentence you say about yourself uses it. That is what this tense is for. Now, let's talk about the grammatical form. I know a lot of you are scared of grammar, but I promise you, I'm going to make it very, very easy. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand it very clearly. You're going to be able to use it in real life, okay? Let's get to it. Let's start with the easy half. Look at these four words. I, you, we, they. With these four words, the verb, which is the action word, does not change. I work, you eat, we live in Riyadh, they study English. No changes, no endings, nothing extra. Very simple, right? Now, if this was the whole rule, the simple present would be the easiest tense in English. So remember, with I, you, we, they, do nothing to the verb. Don't change it at all. That's the rule for this half. Now, let's talk about the other half that gives you the problems. Look at these three words. He, she, it. With these three, the verb takes the S. For example, he works, she eats, it rains. You know this rule. You learned it many years ago, and you still drop the S. In meetings, in English conversations with friends and colleagues, under pressure. The reason is, in Arabic, the verb already shows you who's doing the action. The information is inside the word. So in Arabic, you don't need an extra sound at the end. In English, you do, but your brain is not used to it. So under pressure, in a fast meeting, in a real conversation, the S disappears. That's where the problem begins. Here's something most teachers don't tell you. The S is not just a grammar problem. It is also a listening problem. You're not adding the S because you're not hearing it. And the S is harder to hear than you think, because the S has three different sounds. Listen carefully. After some verbs, it sounds like S, like this. For example, works, eats, sleeps. After other verbs, it sounds like Z, like this. For example, runs, plays, goes. And after some verbs, it becomes a small extra sound, like is. For example, watch is, watches, wash is, washes, finish is, finishes, just like that. Three sounds, one letter. Your ear, which is used to Arabic, was not trained to hear them. So when a native speaker says, he watches TV, your ear hears, he watched TV. Then you say it the same way, and you don't know why it sounds wrong. So a quick summary, you're not adding the S because you're not hearing the S. Hear it first, say it second. So that's the positive form covered, both halves. Now let's add the other two pieces you need every day, negatives and questions. In the negative, you use don't and doesn't. For example, I don't work on Fridays. He doesn't drink coffee. In questions, you use do and does. For example, do you live here? Does she work in Riyadh? Very simple so far, right? But here's the trap. The moment does or doesn't appears, the verb drops the S. Listen carefully. He works, but he doesn't work. Not he doesn't works. No, she works in Riyadh, but does she work in Riyadh? Not does she works in Riyadh. No, the S only lives in one place at a time. Does, the word does is already carrying it. So remember, when the words do, does, don't, or doesn't appears, the verb goes back to its normal form. No S. That's the rule. Now the most important part of the video. Here's the real problem. You don't usually drop the S when the sentence starts with he or she. The word is right there. You can see it. You drop the S when it starts with something else. A name, a job, a thing. For example, my manager sent the email. The meeting start at 9. My brother work in a hospital. All of these 3 sentences are incorrect because that is where the S disappears. So here's the test for you. Before every sentence, ask yourself one question. Can I change the start of the sentence to he, she, or it? If yes, okay, add the S. Let's try it. My manager. Change it to he or she. So, my manager sends the email. The meeting. Change it to it. So, the meeting starts at 9. My brother and I. How many people? 2. Okay. Change it to we. We because of I. We is not he, she, or it. So no S. My brother and I start at 9. That is the test. One question every time, in real time. Can I change it to he, she, or it? If yes, add S. That's it. Now let's use the tense on real sentences. I'll give you a sentence and you'll have 2 options. Choose the correct one. Number 1. The correct answer is starts. My team starts every project on Monday. Change my team to it. Number 2. The correct answer is works. Why? Change Khalid to he. So Khalid works at a private school. Number 3. The correct answer is go. Why? Change my brother and I to we. So the answer is my brother and I go to the gym every Friday. Number 4. The correct answer is doesn't drink. Why? Because the word doesn't is already carrying the S. So the verb drops it. So the correct answer is she doesn't drink coffee in the evening. Number 5. The correct answer is does. Does your manager send the report on Sundays? If you got most of these right, the test is starting to work. Use it on every sentence, every time, until you don't have to think about it. And if you like this video, subscribe to this channel because I help people like you speak English more naturally and confidently.